So on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing things that you need to know before you get into nursing. So if you're a student out there and if you're planning to just get started with the nursing journey, by the way, congratulations, and keep going, you can do it. So, but I'm gonna share because there are things that I feel like we have misconceptions about what to expect in nursing. Like for me, when I started nursing, I thought it was, a walk in the park. I thought it was just something that I can hold on to studying until the last minute and I'll still make it. But guys, it's not like that. So there are things that we need to know so we can prepare ourselves better before getting started to go to school for nursing or even become a nurse. And this video, guys, it's not to scare you. It's just to give you information. That way you get ready. That way you can prepare ahead of time. So guys, let's get into it. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Nice seeing you guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. My name is Faye Karaoke and I talk about nursing, immigration, motherhood, and just lifestyle in general. So guys, today I feel excited because it's actually my first time talking about nursing kind of officially. So today I'm just gonna start from the grassroots, from where I started, and I'm gonna be talking about things that you need to know before you get started with nursing. Either just getting started as a nursing student, there are things that you need to know because there's so many misconceptions out there. Like people don't really know what nursing entails, and so I feel like I need to share this so someone out there who doesn't know what they're getting themselves into can have at least some knowledge. So number one, remember, I'm doing just like 3 tips on how to get started on nursing. And as I said, my number 3 is one of the most important things that you need to know. So stay tuned, stay to the end of this video so you can know what I'm talking about. So number 1, nursing is serious. Guys, I did not know nursing was serious. When I started, I was like, I'm gonna have all these things going on and I'll still go to school and I'll still pass and I'll still pass my test and I'll eventually become a nurse. But no, that was a wrong misconception. Nursing is very serious, and actually from the first day, from the first day of school, you realize that they make you know that this is a serious thing you're getting into. From your schedule, they'll give you a schedule whereby they'll give you a schedule not like what you planned, but what they planned for you. And that schedule is kind of very hard to flex, or rather it's kind of a fixed schedule, so you have to work your life around that schedule. Again, the first day of school, they will start introducing topics that will give you expectations for the rest of the semester. They'll even introduce some topics. So from the first day of school, that's when you realize that, oh my God, this is something serious. I need to get myself into it. I need to get my brain ready. So I'm sharing this, that way if you have things that you need to take care of before you start school, go ahead and get everything fixed, because you don't want to be juggling nursing school and other things that you can do ahead of time. Also, it's a serious thing because you're dealing with people's lives, and you're dealing with people's lives at their most vulnerable time. So yes, you have to be serious because you have to make the right decisions for people that are vulnerable. So it's like you're holding their lives, and that's why I feel like they make it so serious from day one. So tip number 2, nursing is not as fancy as we see it out there. we see a lot of fanciness like on TV and probably social media, and you know, maybe even the people we see around us, we think like, oh, nursing is a fancy job. It's, no. I mean, it could be fancy, but there are things that you have to be ready to face. You have to be ready to deal with unpleasant situations. And as I said, like from the beginning, when you start your nursing career, just being a student, you start with like CNA classes, and that's actually be your first contact with patients, and that's where you start with bed making. You start with helping people, cleaning people, and this is what you're gonna do all through, especially if you're doing bedside nursing. That you'll be dealing with cleaning people after they've had bowel movements. If someone throws up, you'll be there, you'll be the one to be cleaning that. So you have to be ready. And sometimes we feel like, oh, I can't do this, but once you get used to doing it, you just get used to it, and you can do it. Yes, you can do it. I'm not trying to discourage you, but with time you get used to it and you'll be able to do it. You also be seeing like things like wounds. You'll be dressing wounds of different sizes, different areas. You also be dealing with a lot of like bodily fluids. You'll be dealing with blood, urine. Also, like if you work in a respiratory unit, you'll be dealing with a lot of respiratory secretions. But again, this is not to scare you. These are things that once you do them, once you get used to doing them, it'll be okay. And I can tell you, you'll talk about them as you eat, because you get used to them. But be ready. Before you get started, be ready. These are the things you're gonna go and see. 3, need to know before you become a nurse, before you become a nursing student, is that you will be required to do a lot of sacrifice. And I mean sacrificing yourself for someone else as a nurse, sacrificing yourself for your school as a nursing student. This means that, like, you will miss some of your family functions. You will miss some of your kids' events, because especially like in nursing school, whereby you have a schedule that's fixed, you cannot change it. They expect you on clinicals on certain days, and like the nursing school that I went to, you are only allowed to miss one clinical day. So that meant that if you miss that one day and then later on you have an emergency, you have to redo that semester. And they didn't want to know if what happened. It's the rule, you have to follow it. So you'll be making a lot of sacrifices. You'll be missing holidays as a nurse, because nurses, we work 24 hours, so it just depends with your schedule. Sometimes you'll miss Christmas, you'll miss Thanksgiving, you'll miss all these holidays that you love. New Year's Day. It just depends. If you're working that day, then you're out. You're missing out. You're sacrificing your time for someone else. You're sacrificing your family time for someone else. Sometimes you even sacrifice sleep. If you work nights, if you work nights, then you have to sacrifice your sleep for the night, and you have to change your schedule around so you are able to be at work during nighttime. And also as a student, like when I was a nursing student, some of my clinicals were at night, and I didn't have a choice. Whether you're a night person or not, I did not have a choice. I tried to change the schedule, but then again, you have to like really prove. I don't even know what kind of proof that you can use to tell them this is not gonna work, because they'll tell you if this doesn't work for you, then you can wait for maybe the next semester, and if something comes up, then you can jump into it, or maybe we'll try to consider you. And they don't even give you like like, oh yeah, if you wait a semester, we're gonna put you on days, or if you wait on semester, we're gonna put you on this schedule. So they don't give you like an assurance that this is gonna be your schedule if you wait. So why would you wait? Just deal with it. Just be ready. Just deal with whatever comes. As a nursing student, you find out like you're sacrificing a lot of your time. So you'll be finding yourself cutting, you know, some of your friends even because you can't make to meet with them because you're busy. You have to study, and nursing exams are not the easiest exams because you find that, you know, you have to know the knowledge. It's not just about memorizing, it's knowing the concept, why this is right and why this is wrong. So you'll be investing a lot of your time in studying rather than just, you know, going out for dinner, hanging out with friends, you know, just doing nothing really. Most of the time you'll be having something related to school that you need to do. So guys, those are my 3 tips that you should know before you get into nursing school. I hope this video helps you. I hope it will help you get ready for nursing school. Guys, it's not that serious. We still can do it. I'm just putting out this information out there. That way you can know what you need to know before getting started. That way you can have a head start. You can know how to plan your life around, because basically if you're a nursing student, you kind of plan your life around your school. If you're a nurse, thank God there's so many nursing jobs out there, so you can be able to choose what works for you. You can be a little flexible and try to choose maybe a schedule that works for you. If you know working nights works for you, then you can go for that. If working days works for you, then you can go for that. It's a little flexible when you know, when you become a nurse, but also it's not given that this is a schedule that you're gonna get. But you know, you can always find a job that works for you. Like for me, I work sometimes I work 6 to 2s, so I'm able to have some time off, and you know, that's what works for me at this moment. So yeah, I feel like there's flexibility at the end of it all. So guys, that's it for today. I hope this video helps you. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you're new here, again, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you. To all newcomers, karibu. Karibu is welcome in Swahili. So yes, we also learned some Swahili here. So yeah, let's get going. Subscribe. Bye.